these text messages. As we talk about the county clerk recorder's office, text number 1 on the Stolberg line. It seems that all the problems on the ballot are... Let me try that again. It seems that all problems on the ballot for candidates are concerning Republicans and one independent. Is this more than just a coincidence? I hadn't thought about that.
Well, there is, and this, I'm a Democrat. I'm a lifelong Democrat. But when all of the problems are either Republicans or independents, it makes it look like the elections official are biased. And that just feeds into this terrible environment of distrust, building distrust instead of abating distrust by good performance.
805-543-8830. We need to hear from you now, please, if you want this conversation, as Stu Jenkins reacts to a press release sent out earlier today by the county clerk recorder about printing errors on both the ballot and the county voting guide. On the Stolberg line, could Stu clarify if someone voted early and wanted to change their vote to someone whose statement was left out, for example, can they change it?
Almost assuredly not.
Why not?
A lawyer never says never, but...
what would it take?
It's already been received. If it's been received, it's in the system. And there's not a good process for pulling it back by the voter.
So then what should have been the response as these mistakes popped up?
As I say, really affirmative action on the part of the election official to go on the television, go on the radio, announce what was left off. If people knew right away that there were ballot statements left off of their ballots, or that there was an error in the actual ballot itself, they might be able to overcome it. Full-page ads in the Tribune, full-page ads in the New Times, in every one of the smaller papers that are serving these particular communities. There's some weeklies out there. Now that would cost money, and that would have meant money coming out of the budget of the elections official or out of their own pocket, one of the two. Now, if we think about the budgeting of these mistakes, if Pismo Beach has to have a new election because of the errors in the ballot pamphlet,
who pays?
Who pays? Is it the candidate who brings the action? Is it the city that was putting on the election through the county clerk? Is it the county? Does it come out of the pocket of the election official?
We go to Stan in San Luis on KVEC. Hi, Stan.
Hi.
Hi.
I worked as a clerk for elections, just volunteer as a clerk.
Right.
And I believe you can change your, if the vote has not been tabulated or counted, you can vote again. You can be given another ballot and vote. That's what I've experienced. That's what we did the last election.
Well, you may be right,
So,
but it's a very...
if people want to change their votes,
Yeah.
I believe they can.
It's a very difficult process. But yes.
Well, we
Okay.
did it.
Good.
People lost their ballots or whatever, and we phoned into the office, and we give the person's name, and if their ballot had not been tabulated, then we give them a new ballot. So it's possible to change your votes if you want to. That's what I...
Certainly at the polling place you can do that. If you've spoiled your ballot by voting for someone you don't want to vote for, you can then turn it in and get a new ballot.
We had a procedure where we phoned in to the main office and asked them, has this person voted? Has their vote been tabulated?
And where was this?
If it hadn't been, then we could issue them another ballot.
Where did you do this?
In San Luis Obispo.
Oh, okay. So right here.
Good.
Stan, great to know. Thank you.
Good to know.
We got Lynn in San Luis on KVEC. Hi, Lynn.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Hi, Lynn.
Good. I'd like to inform the public and invite the public to election integrity peaceful protest this Thursday at 11 a.m. on the corner of Monterey and Santa Rosa at the County Government Center.
At 11 a.m., you're going to gather outside the County Government Center.
Yes, peaceful protest, 11 a.m.
And
You're all welcome.
what's the purpose of the protest, Lynn?
Voter integrity.
It sounds like Jeff Speck. Is Jeff next to you? Is Jeff next to you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, God. All right, Lynn. 11 a.m. Thursday outside the county government building. He wants to be mayor. Oh, dear. So you want to show up with Jeff and Lynn, you can show up at 11 a.m. outside the County Government Center. Stu Jenkins, sorry about that, but you got 45 seconds for a final thought.
Really? I've got 45 seconds? Well, I think anybody who hasn't voted yet in any of these particular districts, you want to wait and see if you get more information about some of the candidates before you cast your ballot.
And you're not saying no to a possible lawsuit that might be out there if some attorney was available and so inclined.
Well, I have done these kinds of lawsuits before,
All right.
and I'm not saying no.
Sounds like there's a lot to unpack here. All right, Stu, thank you.
You're welcome.
Great way to start the week. Thanks to all of our guests today. Thanks, as always, to our sponsors who support this show. Thanks to Craig Hill for his help. And thanks to you for listening.